Remake07 here, and tonight I'm bringing you some Resident Evil 3, and well, the remake, of course, but yeah, and I haven't done another video or stream yet for a bit, so I thought I might as well do some Resident Evil 3's remake, so, well, since I got it, but yeah, let's go ahead and I'll skip this cutscene. Some of them I won't skip, but some of them I will.
Every night. 3 more days, then I can kiss this town goodbye. Too many pills.
Now, I won't be doing a speedrun of this because I've already done that off stream or whatever, and I just feel like I want to like just go through the game for fun and not really try to speed through it for this one. Like this run, I'll just do it like a regular run. I won't do like as in a speed run, but the next one after this I will do as a speed run. I'm not sure how fast I'll be though, because I've only beaten it under 2 hours, but not under an hour. I'm not that fast just yet. And hello Juan, how you doing? Well, I'll just call you Pablo, but how you doing tonight? Just get my mic a little closer. Hello Zombie, how you doing? I just decided to stream tonight since I haven't done one for a bit, or a regular video in a while, which I do have the reviews in work now for the Resident Evil 2 remake and the Resident Evil 3 remake. I'm planning to get those up pretty soon. It's just that right now I'm just figuring out like what I want to do with them, like if I really want to make them reviews or if I want to turn them into retrospectives, because recently I've been gaining a little more of an interest in retrospective content on video games and whatnot. And yeah, and Argentina sounds like a pretty cool place, Pablo. I haven't really gotten a viewer from Argentina yet, so I guess that makes you the first then.
Who could that be?
But yeah, the reviews for Resident Evil 3 Remake and Resident Evil 2 Remake, I'm not sure if they're going to be actual reviews yet. Like, well, either way, I will give my thoughts on them and whatnot. And the whole controversy surrounding Resident Evil 3 Remake. And, I will, figure out whether I want to make them just reviews or retrospectives, because I really like retrospective kinds of content and whatnot on YouTube whenever I just watch them, in terms of like retrospective videos on video games, anime, or anything like that. So I'm thinking I might do one for both of the Resident Evil remakes that came out in the last year, 2019, and then this year, 2020.
Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
Alright, let me grab mine.
But I will say though, this game I really enjoy. From what I've played, I've played it like 5 or 6 times already, beaten it 5 or 6 times or so, and I don't know, I really enjoy it. Despite how short it is, I don't really mind that, because I mean, Resident Evil games are kind of short if you think about it. Some of them being a little longer than usual games, of course, but yeah, I don't mind how short this game is. People are overreacting on that, to be honest. And I feel like this game does deserve a little more credit than it's been getting. So basically, unpopular opinion right here. But I will note that the lack of costumes is a little bit disappointing. Because technically, Jill has 3 if you count the pre-order bonus, and Carlos has 2 costumes if you count the pre-order bonus. But Jill only has 2 costumes if you don't count the pre-order bonus, and then Carlos only has 1 costume if you don't count the pre-order bonus. But Jill's remake design is really good. Seriously. Damn. Yeah, exactly. I think it does make up for it. I think that, what they did with it, like, the audio was great, Nemesis looks badass, I really like the design. And this is coming from someone who hasn't played the original, just note that. It doesn't mean my opinion doesn't count for this game. It's just that I haven't played the original, so there will need to be some context right there. So, if I say something that's a little off, well, I haven't really played the original game, so that might be why. If I say something a little bit different than what you'd think I'd say, but I think that this game was pretty good, and I do wish it was getting more credit than it's currently getting at the moment. But I think the content that we get here does make up for it a little bit. I can't really say much on the Resident Evil Resistance that much because I haven't played that enough. I've only played through like the tutorials of that and then done some practice modes and whatnot on that game. Not actual multiplayer matches in it. So I can't really comment on Resistance. But I will be commenting on both Resident Evil 2 Remake and 3 Remake. Those are the ones I'm going to be talking about. And I will be comparing them in my videos on that. But I will say, I think it's an enjoyable game. Despite how little content it has, I think it is at least a decent game. I do think it's at least worth $35 to $45. Not $60. I don't think it's worth $60. Just $40 to $45 or something like that around that price. And hello, Hardu. How you doing?
Damned if I know. But right now it's got a hard on for the only 2 stars left in town. You and me. I'm not sticking around. Just look around you. The longer we wait, the more screwed we are.
How did this all happen so fast?
I don't know. One fucked up thing always leads
Nice.
to another.
Congrats,
Like
Haru.
Arnold on steroids.
Congrats. Damn.
Hey! Hey, wait! Down here!
I could be dreaming. How could this many people be infected? Run! Here they come!
In here!
I do wish that maybe some sections in this game would have been a little bit longer. Just a little bit. Hold up a second, I had to check a text message. What the hell? I don't know. But yeah, I do wish some sections in the game were a little bit longer at least. Like, the Raccoon City, I wish, like, this starting area in general was a little bit longer, and I wish you could have a little more screen time for Brad. I feel like his character was done a little poorly, to be honest. I do wish his character had more screen time, and that you could like be with him a little bit longer before he gets taken out.
Do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I did. Go!
I'm sorry, Brad.
Like in general, I really like this game, but I do wish some sections were a little bit longer. But however, I do think that the gameplay does make up for some issues. Like I think the zombies are a little bit better in this game compared to Resident Evil 2 Remake, because they don't take as many headshots to kill them with a headshot this time round. They only take like 2 to 3 headshots instead of the usual 5 or 6 like in Resident Evil 2 Remake. That I really appreciate. And I also really like the dodging mechanic, but at the same time I don't like it that much because it's a pain in the ass to pull off, and when you do pull it off, sometimes it just doesn't really feel like it works. But there is a way to fix that, which is to get a specific item using the point system in the game, which you get by completing records, which are basically in-game achievements or whatever, and you can do those to well, you can get points by doing records in the game, and there are like different challenges that you can do and whatnot, like killing a specific amount of zombies, killing a specific amount of zombies with a specific weapon, completing the game under 2 hours, anything like that, and that can get you points and whatnot, and you can spend those points in the shop to get specific items, like there's 2 recovering coins, iron defense coins, attack coins. There's an item to craft even more like materials and whatnot, and well, gunpowder technically, and well, I meant ammo, but there's also one for being able to do the dodging a little bit more easier, and makes it more easier to pull off, which I can appreciate. But yeah, I do feel like the gameplay mechanics that they did here are very well done, and I do think that they pulled them off real nicely. Not to mention the opening sequence in general for this game, I think is really cool and badass. I really like it a lot, and just shows like how badass Jill is in this game. This is my favorite part right here.
Damn it! It's my turn, bitch!
Here comes the snack. My boy Carlos.
Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Name's Carlos. I'm saving you.
I fucking love Carlos in this game. Seriously, I love his character. He's the snack too. Just want to eat him up.
I think we're in the clear.
Hope so.
We've been bringing survivors here.
Here where?
My guys have converted some subway cars into a shelter. It's safe.
I'm fine.
Game
Personal
logic
space.
101.
Okay, I
You
get it.
don't need
Let's
to
go.
worry about it because it's video game
come
logic.
on.
It's not gonna make
This
sense.
dipshit, they're close.
Never will.
Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
Nothing. I've never seen anything like it. But it's no zombie. It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks. He's all yours.
Listen, I promise you're in good hands. I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. UBCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? Look, you don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming? Come on, it's this way. Hey, Captain. This fine young lady could use our help.
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name? She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS Platoon Leader Mikhail Victor. My team was sent here to rescue civilians.
Right. How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off. Isolated.
Isolated.
Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead.
Correction. Undead.
My platoon has suffered serious losses. Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are
doing all we can.
If
We can get the subway train moving.
we can evacuate
Evacuate some survivors.
But we need help. My
Man cannot do this alone. God, I fucking love the voice acting in this game.
Alright. I'm in. But I am on their side. Not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, Super Cop. Here you go. We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
Okay, first things first. We need to get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
Alright.
Now remember, this first run for the stream that I'm gonna do here, this one will be for fun. The next one I will do as a speed run. And I'm also trying to grind up points so I can unlock the
Working
infinite
on it.
rocket launcher.
So what's the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the tracks. You mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
Yeah, for this game you can actually start off with an assault rifle if you choose the easiest difficulty, being assisted. But for my first playthrough, when I first played the game, I went with the standard difficulty. I haven't done hardcore yet. I'm not ready for that yet. I'm doing that with the infinite rocket launcher once I get that. But I technically don't need this assault rifle. Nor do I need that pistol. But yeah, I think this game is pretty good. I do agree that it is lacking in some content, and I wish that they didn't replace all the extra content with resistance. But I do think that the game's still at least a really fun game and enjoyable, let alone. Not to mention the game's boss fights are really good too. And the zombies don't take as much damage as Resident Evil 2. Because in Resident Evil 2, I think that the zombies took too much damage, especially on headshots. They took way too much damage on headshots, and you couldn't even kill them within just 2 or 3 headshots. You had to kill them in 5 or 6 headshots, and that was really fucking annoying. Sometimes 8 or 7 headshots it would take before they die from one. Whereas here, it's only like 2 or 3 headshots. But it also depends on difficulty usually. Yeah, when I first got points, after completing the game on my first run, I saw that they had the hot dogger, which is the flaming knife that I have right now. And I was like, I'm gonna fire some zombies up, man. And so I just began using it right away. Here's Mega Man. I'm guessing that's one of the old designs that they had, and so they just scrapped it or whatever, but it's nice to see that it has a reference here. I think that's pretty cool. But I don't remember if it was a scrap design or not. I don't remember for sure. Yeah, there is 2 of them, but they're not available on assisted difficulty if you choose that difficulty again. But when you buy them, then they'll appear like next to the storage box, like at any spot if they haven't picked them up yet. But at that shelter spot that I was just at, they'll appear in that room next to the storage box, and you can only buy 2 of them because that's how many there are in the shop section. But when you buy them, they yeah, you could just buy pouches
Carlos, I've
basically,
reached the main
but they
avenue.
won't be available on assisted difficulty because apparently it just maxes out over the limit of the amount of inventory that you can have on assisted difficulty, which I think is a little weird, but hey, I don't mind it that much. Plus, it does help with like trying to speedrun the game in a way on like the other difficulties. On assisted difficulty, you don't really need help that much because I mean, technically you already have helps and considered the difficulty's name assisted. So I don't mind that they don't really work on assisted difficulty, but I do think it was a little weird, but not that much. So I don't really mind it that much. Not to mention, you can actually get an S rank apparently if you just use the infinite assault rifle. I did it already, and I was surprised that it actually lets you do that. I was surprised when I figured that out, and I did it on the standard difficulty. Just wouldn't play Call of Duty at that point. Just stick with Far Cry 5. Don't worry about Call of Duty. There's no point. Call of Duty's just the same old thing as usual. They don't really innovate, really. I just do it a lot. It's mainly thanks to Resident Evil 2 due to how much damage the zombies could take before you actually kill them. That's the only reason why I do it. Just for safety precautions. Plus, I just tend to get addicted to it. Plus, I'm trying to get rid of the ammo I have on me right now. I'll come back for that. I don't need to go in the back room over here yet. I will kill the zombie here. So, camping. That's what I get from that. To be honest, I do enjoy it too. It's just that it's more of a camping style game, and I don't really get behind that ideologic. I just don't really enjoy COD if it's just filled with campers usually. There are some players out there that don't really camp, obviously, but most of them nowadays they just seem to camp. So I don't really care for Call of Duty multiplayer that much nowadays.
Gotta put this out.
I've heard it's pretty good. I tried a little bit out myself, but I didn't play actual matches. I just tried the practice mode a little bit. I thought it was pretty cool.
There.
But I'm just not into Battle Royale, that's the thing. It can be fun though, I'll give it that.
Is someone in here? UVCS?
Yeah, careful, careful. Come on, don't look at me like that, alright? I'm not an infected. No, wait, please!
What the fuck?
He was infected.
He might have been infected.
Oh, stars be soft. No wonder so many of you dead.
And what are you, UVCS? Killing your own people?
He would have turned. There's your sense of self-preservation. Go back to the subway station. I don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way.
Fuck Nikolai. Seriously, fuck Nikolai. I hate him. Such an asshole. Alright, I gotta get that shotgun now. Actually, I don't need to go that way, I can go through this way. Plus I need to find the rest of the Charlie dolls now. I've already gotten 13 out of them, so that leaves 7 of them left. But I don't know which areas they are, or where they're at, or whatever. Ah, god damn it. I will say I'm a little disappointed in the gore system in this game, because the detail was like downgraded a little bit. Cause like, you can still rip their limbs off and whatnot, right? But in this game, unlike Resident Evil 2 Remake, they don't just slowly rip off. They'll just snap off this time, and I kinda wish that they would just slowly rip off instead, like in the Resident Evil 2 Remake. When you shoot their limbs this time, they just snap off, just like that. I wish it wasn't like that. But it's kinda hard to pull it off this time. To like, get them to like, rip off, or whatever. Well, this time they snap off, but yeah. I wouldn't say you are. I mean, video games don't really affect the person at all. They're just video games. Just a regular piece of entertainment, that's all they are. What could make someone a psychopath is what they actually do in real life, not what they do in the movie or a book or a video game. So no. You're not a psychopath if you want to know how good a gore system in a game is. You're not. There's no way you could be in a game anyway. I mean, it's just a game. It doesn't really affect your actual life. It's just a game. That's all it is. It's not
This
real.
must be the subway company
It's just a
boxes.
regular piece of entertainment, and it shall be treated as such, instead of being painted in a bad light. So no, you're not a psychopath if you want a gore system in a video game to be good. I mean, you don't see me going and shooting up schools if I like go ahead and kill the zombie off by shooting its leg right here. You can see me doing that in the game here, but I don't go and do that shit in real life. It's just a game. That's all it ever is. And no, video games don't cause violence. Fuck those fuckers that say that shit. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about at all. Well, they're not gonna listen to us anyway, because they don't want to. They just say stuff and then they pretend that they listen, but then they really don't. They go out and say all the same shit over and over again. The only way, like, someone could actually cause some harm in real life is if they actually, like, gone through some horrible trauma in their childhood or something. Anything like that could cause them to actually do something horrible in real life. That's the only way anything like that can happen. Well, they don't have to be happy about that. They can think whatever they want to think. But when someone tries to push a false ideal or like some false narrative or some shit, that's when I begin to retaliate and defend video games at that point. When someone delivers false information, then it's the actual customer of the product or whatever to go out and defend it and tell the truth about the product itself, so that it doesn't get ridiculed as much. That's what I think anyway. Like at this point, it's gamers' job to go out and correct these false narratives that all these people have about video games. That's our job to do so. Whenever someone brings up false information, we must correct that information and make sure they don't continue to spread false information over and over again. Like, you see me shooting a zombie in the head, right? But I'm not gonna go out and do that shit in real life, because it's just a game. If I really want to do that shit, I could just do it here in the game. I just wish that those people out there that actually believe that video games do cause violence when they actually don't, I wish they would actually listen to us and listen to the people who actually play video games and actually go through what they go through and see how they like it and see what the truth is, because if they just they choose not to listen. They just choose not to hear what we have to say. They choose to go by their own false narrative that they made up for themselves, that people end up falling for, not let us have a say in anything. Like, we need to just make sure that shit don't happen anymore. Seriously. I'm sick and tired of all that goddamn false narrative that them boomers trying to make, you know? And not boomers as in old people, but boomers as in people with that boomer logic. They need to just actually listen to us for once. They need to listen to the youth and those who actually play video games, those who actually work in the field of video game development, as well as manga development, anime development, stuff like that. They need to learn more. They need to educate themselves on these topics and not just assume it's one thing over the other. They need to... It just... Yeah. It just pisses me off. Like, I wish they would actually quit feeding a false narrative. Exactly. Like, we can still do daily tasks easily. It's not a problem at all. And yet they think we can't. But that's their problem, not ours. Like, honestly, I just wish they would actually play a video game themselves.
Oh, I don't even want to
And
think about it.
not just one or two video games, but like 4 games at least. Try them out and see how they go. And then, like, one of them could be an arcade game. One of them can be a zombie game, like this one, for example. One of them could be a game like I don't know, an RPG or something, like Persona. Or someone can also try out Uncharted 4, or Doom, or anything like that. And they should experience all those games, and then they should try each of them out, like different genres and whatnot. And
Gross.
they should like educate themselves on what video games have done and what they can actually do. And they should, like, I don't know, they should at least play them and give them a chance and learn about the stories that they create. Like, there's a really good story in Persona 5, a really great story in Metal Gear. Any game out there has a really interesting story if it has one. If the game has a story, then it's bound to have a really good story. Some games, of course, not so great in terms of a story, but you get what I mean. People should experience with different genres of entertainment and different parts of entertainment as well, and instead of just writing one of them off as either a school shooter's drug or a psychopath's liquid or some shit like that. Like, seriously, people just should at least take the time to educate themselves on these different pieces of medium that we like.
Okay.
That's
All
good.
that leaves is the main power switch.
At least they know what they're talking about. That's good. At least they're not crazy people. I'm glad. No offense, of course. I don't want to accidentally say something offensive or anything. Because you know how society is these days. People get offended over the stupidest shit. No kidding. I'm gonna put that away for a bit as well as that.
Carlos, it's Jill. I've restored power to the subway.
Nice going. Next up is the traffic control system. It should be in the subway company's offices.
Right. I think I know the building.
Really?
Way to go, partner. One step ahead.
Not your partner.
I love the voice acting in this game, though. Seriously, I really enjoy it. Especially Jill and Carlos. They have a really good connection in this game. Like, seriously, I really enjoy it.
You shitting me?
Thank you, Nemesis. I will take the supply case and open it right now. While you're busy trying to deal with what the fuck just stunned you. And how you just dropped this supply piece from me. Bye bye, Nemesis. Alright then. Just let me know if I do say something that you want to make a note on, okay? Because I just don't want to accidentally say something specific or anything. But I guess you know me by now, so I don't have to worry too much.
It's after me.
What? Run! Come back to the station!
Not until I get traffic control online.
I heard that Nemesis could break into safe rooms in this game, but I haven't really ran into that, to be honest. Oh, shit. No, Nemesis, bad boy, bad boy. Bad monster. I said bad. Yeah, that's right. Stay back. Fuckface. Yeah, I'm wondering if it actually does happen, because it hasn't happened to me at all. Like, I heard that he can actually break into safe rooms. Like in this one.
Okay.
I know that in the original he could, if I remember. But I don't know if he does in this one. And I haven't really run into that, so I'm kind of wondering if he actually does or not.
Now what?
And if he doesn't, that'd be kind of disappointing, to be honest.
Okay, give me a sec. Alright, where are we heading?
The train is stopped at Redstone Street. We need to reach Fox Park Station. Can you program that in?
Hey, I'm Super Cop. Consider it done.
Valid route confirmed.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the subway route.
Jill, you are amazing. Tough as nails, too. Hurry back to the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
agree.
Okay, let's try for headshots. What the hell is it doing to them?
Thank you, Nemesis. I think I'll be fine without that one. I'm gonna go ahead and put that back because I don't really need it anymore. I'll take this one with me. Put these back. I gotta put these with the... Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, I think I'll be good on items and whatnot. Because that alien weapon or whatever, it takes 2 slots and I don't want to use it. Because it just takes up too many slots.
Nice job, Super Cop. I'm impressed.
We back in business?
Yeah, mostly. But we need 30 to 40 minutes to finish maintenance. Nikolai, how are we doing?
The town's crawling with those freaks. No chance of fighting our way out of the city. Why is she here?
She's helping get the trains running again.
Bad time to start getting dead weight for her. She's unreliable. Can't pull the trigger when it counts.
Hey, take it easy.
She'll get you killed.
Sorry about that. Everyone's a little worked up. Oh, come on. Not again.
It's me he's after.
Hey,
I'll buy you some time.
hey, wait! Wait, Jill! No! Damn it!
Oh shit! No! Oh shit!
Come on, you
Oh shit! No! 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 Nemesis! Bad boy! Bad boy!
I'll give you stars.
No! No! You're not gonna do this shit. No! Ah, so he drops the 3rd one. Okay. Okay. Ah, so once he drops the first 2, then he just drops ammo. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. I didn't know that part. That's good to know. Very good to know. I just thought I might try it since I had 1 more grenade left. Let's go ahead and fix this. Or inventory organization.
do you copy? Carlos? Oh, shit. Oh, I need to find another way out. A map of the area. Perfect.
Yeah, the first two times he drops stuff, he'll drop you the two parts for the regular handgun that you start off the game with, and then I guess the third time he drops ammo, shotgun shells, I guess. I didn't know he could drop a third time. I was just trying to test if he would, but I guess I got a positive result out of that, so that's good. Plus I got shotgun ammo I could use for later, so that's good. But yeah, the first two times he drops supply crates, he'll drop the two weapon parts for the starting pistol.
Oh, what was that?
When you first encounter him at that wall, toss just one grenade and he'll drop the supplies.
I'm definitely burning this place.
Yeah, the sewer goblins, these fuckos. I don't remember. Pretty cool monster designs here too. But the second time he can drop a supply crate is when you encounter again outside of the donut shop when you see him turn those that zombie into that weird kind of zombie that's a little more upgraded that can actually suck your head off or something. That time you can also toss a grenade at him and he'll drop another supply crate at that point. Those are the only two times he drops the weapon parts though, I believe. I don't know if he drops any more weapon items or not. Oh, I need to read this. Combine with explosive A to create flame rounds, or combine with another explosive B to make acid rounds. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna bring it with me so I can create those flame rounds. Oh yeah, agreed. The lore is pretty cool. I've really liked the monster designs, they're pretty damn cool. Especially Nemesis and these guys here. The fish monsters. He doesn't fucking hear me. He does look thick. I honestly really like his design. I would too. agreed. Fuck Axe Body Spray. That shit sucks. Doesn't even work. Seriously, Axe Body Spray really sucks. It doesn't even work properly. Not at all. That brand just sucks.
Carlos, can you hear me now?
Jill. Oh, thank God.
I don't know.
Everything okay?
I guess game logic, I guess.
Yeah, I'm alive. I lost him.
It helps though for the fish monsters though. The fish goblins, whatever you want to call them. But this upcoming boss fight here, oh, I'm gonna love it, man. Seriously, I love this boss fight. I love this upcoming boss fight so much. Like, seriously, I just love it.
It can use weapons?
Yes, it can, Jill. Yes, it can. I'm gonna check for any Charlie dolls I might need to snatch. There don't seem to be any here though. I don't care that I just got bit. I need to heal. I need to get rid of the humans anyway.
I gotta get out. Quick.
Damn, really? That's fucking hardcore, man. That's cool. I'm trying to see if there's a Charlie doll anywhere. I should try that then, with my hot dogger. Because I've done the perfect dodge on it before in one of the later boss fights after this one or something. But I used guns instead. I didn't actually beat him with a knife. I haven't done that yet. I gotta try that now that I think about it. But yeah, this boss fight I love so much.
All right. Let's do
it's just a handgun
Still
ammo
kicking?
remaining now. I'm gonna get that handgun ammo, because I kinda want it. Okay, good. This place is cleared out now. Let's go. Storms. I love that boss fight so much. I think it's probably because of assisted, yeah. Yeah, it's assisted, I remember now. Because I noticed that during my playthroughs I did recently to like speedrun the game to practice that, and also grinding points before, after my first playthrough. I noticed that. On standard, he can get a little faster on standard, but on assisted he's pretty slow. I can't imagine hardcore nightmare or inferno difficulty though. Goddamn, I can't imagine that.
Carlos, it's Jill. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. You alright?
Yeah. Bastard's dead.
Good. Fuck him. What were you thinking? Turning yourself into bait. He could have been killed.
Don't start. I did what I had to.
I know. And thanks. The subway's ready to go. Hurry back.
Oh shit. Just checking for any Charlie dolls. What? But it goes to the shotgun. Why can't I combine it? Oh, right. I need to have free inventory slots no matter what now. God damn it. Shouldn't have skipped that. God damn it.
out in front of the shop, okay? The key's hanging on the wall.
Okay, what do I need? I need to figure this shit out. I need to figure my inventory out. Do I really need this though? Not. Yeah, no, I don't need that right now. Damn. PM or AM? Cause for me it's 11:01 PM. Damn. Yeah, you're a couple hours after me. I'll take that. I need to find Charlie though, damn it. 'Cause I'm trying to get rid of them. I just need 7 more, and that's it. But I can't seem to find them.
Jill, you there? I think I know how to slow that fucker down. Head back towards the station.
And lead him right to you?
It's okay. Trust me.
I guess I can't walk to the door. Let's continue. I was gonna see if I could still walk to the door. I guess not.
This is insane.
Jill, this way!
Agreed.
You okay? Go. Go!
I guess it kind of makes sense though, because Capcom knew that players would try to abuse the mechanic itself. So I guess it kind of makes sense. It's kind of necessary in that sense, but at the same time, I do wish that it wouldn't happen. But it makes sense, because I mean that mechanic is basically views to all hell and back. So it makes sense to have that.
Carlos, I know we didn't get off to a great start, but thanks for the save.
Hey, you saved my ass first. You're a hell of a lot braver than me.
Well, what matters is that we can get everyone out of the city now.
Yeah, and you'll be safe.
What about you?
From the sound of it, I won't be catching the train.
Why not?
No, there'll be new orders. If it means I can help save the city, it's fine by me.
Good work. Your reputation is well deserved. Get inside. The subway's about to leave. Carlos, Tyrell, you have your orders. You need to go back out into the city and find Nathaniel Bard.
This isn't the last ride out of town, right?
Do not worry. Once the civilians are safe, the train will be back.
It's alright, you're going ahead. I'm not gonna die on you, leave you in a cold, cruel, Carlosless world.
Okay.
You need to find this scientist. His vaccine research could save us all.
You see? You're learning. The only life that matters is your own.
Good luck. Let's go.
You don't really think a pencil pusher like Barret is still alive, do you?
I have it on good authority. Why? Are you worried about teammates? Or something else?
It's something else. I mean, considering who Nikolai is.
Funny how brainless zombies can ambush a platoon like that. Funny the gate was locked. Don't you think?
What was that? How is this fucker not dead yet?
Yeah, fuck Fortnite.
Yeah, this way.
Nikolai, what are you doing?
It's not after me.
Nikolai!
Get off
My train. Shit. I love that line. Poor Mikhail.
Now it's been a while. Subway's gotta be clear of the city by now.
Along with your hot date.
No, she's not like that. No, she's not like anybody.
All right.
It's Fortnite.
keep your
I
head
don't
straight
think
on,
they will.
Romeo. This is the police station.
You sure? It looks like a cemetery to me. Brad, stop! T.
Come on, man. Not you too. Sorry. Sorry.
Shit, it's locked. You stay on the door. I got this fucker. Come get
Goodbye, Brad. Nice knowing you, fella. Wish you had a longer screen time, though. But I know that, on Nightmare difficulty and whatnot, he will actually stay alive a little bit more and keep, like, coming back for Carlos and whatnot. That I've heard about, so I think that's pretty cool. But I do wish that he had longer screen time, to be honest. Kinda sucks that he doesn't.
Sorry, poster boy. Somebody didn't have time to put his blues on.
Where'd that cop go?
Don't know, don't care. We got a job to do. If our intel's still worth a damn, then Bard's in the STARS office.
Alright then. Well, take care then.
Let's find him and take him into custody.
Custody? I thought this was a rescue.
Carlos, take a look at this. I've located the STARS office. Remember, Bard had access to Umbrella's darkest secrets. He knows we'll try to keep him under our thumbs.
So this search and rescue mission is really more like find and detain. Right. Good to know.
I'll open the shutter so you can get through.
You stay here and find out what's been going on here at the station.
Call you if I find anything. Hey! Be careful.
Yeah. You too, man.
Oh, this? It's a special weapon that you get with the points that you can get by completing the game and doing the various records and whatnot. But it'll only work on dealing damage and whatnot if you let the sights aim down all the way like that. If you just let them stay open like that, then when you fire, then it won't work. You have to have the shot direct, and it also has to be on the weak point, like a headshot or something. Otherwise, it won't deal damage at all. So it's a really interesting weapon. Well, take care then.
What the hell was that thing? Couldn't have been a zombie. Didn't stick around. Here we go. Right. Big, warm RPD welcome.
Yep, you too. Got to put away the fucking ammo,
T,
god damn
you
it.
copy? There's something real nasty in here. I don't know what it is.
Something nasty. All right. I'll take a look with the cameras. Watch your six.
of shooting cops.
I don't need that anymore.
Carlos, STAR's office is up ahead.
Copy that.
Hell yeah, it worked.